Three, two, one, and live. Welcome to another exciting, fun night full of. Well, tonight's program is SnowRunner. To hopefully no one's surprised there. And well, let's just get into it. Last we left off, we were in Ontario. I got bored of Ontario. Welcome back to Wisconsin. You may notice I have a lot of things set up. So I'm trying to do the factory's bridge mission, which, if you didn't know, is to rebuild this. And oh, that was terrible. Anyway, I have one metal beam. I need to get another across the river. I'll do that first. And for those of you who maybe remember this, I did use one of the tractors. Gave that up. I tried. No. This, you would think with the Tatterin, yeah, that's how you pronounce it, that it has the best stance for mud. You would think that it would be going a little faster than this, even though I have it in low. And I've stopped. Why did I stop? Moving in. No. Yes, this is that much, too much weight. I have never seen this. Now this crossing is just terrible, but because of course it is. Apparently we're gonna do it this way. Oh cool, my truck's going backwards. Hey man. You would think the best thing that you could use in this type of terrain would have zero issues. Or at least go a little faster. But no. Maybe getting past that part will help out a bit. Or maybe it won't. I don't know. Okay. Gonna say doing it this way is faster than Yeah, now it goes fine. It's not like I'm trying to rescue an overly heavy truck. I mean, I think the metal beams add some weight, but... White Western Stars. Not the heaviest truck that could go through here. Okay. And there it sits. Mostly because I just need it out of the way. As the site might look eerily similar to those who have watched the... I think it was Experience the Northwoods stream. Where I did this for the majority of it. Train mode. JK. Unpack cargo. Crane mode. Here we go. What are you stuck on? Why isn't this turning? Why? Because it's stuck on the crane. That's why. Boy, oh boy, you think the cargo rotation speed would be a little bit slow, you know, faster. All right, restored. Okay. So now we have two middle... Oh, left the middle space open, I think. Yeah, it did. Interesting. Power steering. I don't think this had power steering. That's 2 of the 6. This one I'm just gonna drive by itself. The only problem is this thing is long. Seriously, it's almost as long as the Pacific there. Now I'm gonna do something more orthodox. Damn it, there's tree stumps there. Okay. This is a problem. The turning radius on this thing is near non-existent, but it doesn't have rear steer, so I'm not sure if the real truck, the IRL truck does, but okay. Now to cross the river. This truck should be capable of doing it on its own. While unwieldy, this truck will go pretty much wherever you tell it to. So I wonder if I take this a different path. I wonder if I can do it on the other side of the bridge. That might actually be the best. I think I could drive it through the flooded area up and around the hill to there. The other trucks can go the other way. I don't know, we'll see. Okay. I did not. We ain't gonna make the corner. Come on. Well, there we go. So don't take your really expensive truck and back it up this way. What the hell is stopping me here? It's another freaking branch. Okay, I can't tip. Okay. I think that's the tree. I might just be wedging myself in here. Yeah, if I have to, I can recover it, but... How not to drive your multi-thousand-dollar equipment. Only committed. Okay. I'm unstuck. I'm on this rock. Okay. I made it down the hill without tipping it. That's impressive. Okay, well, other than... Phew. Don't do what I did. The goal was to try and... wanted to back it up the hill. There we go. Just because I know it would be easier to get out of here. Okay. The only problem is that there's no energy, meaning the generator's off. Now, I need to get my Ford F-750. Come out of here. Over. To where I can turn on the generators. There we go. Follow the pathway for the most part, but good. Now the F-750, of course, if you didn't know, is labeled as a scout truck, but can carry medium level trailers. Can't do the scout trailers. Or, you know, the regular truck, like the field trailer and all that. Which means it should be able to hook up to the generator, and I can start it from there, because, of course, you can't just start the generator by being next to it. No, you have to connect to it with a compatible truck, and then turn it on and off from there. Which is just silly. You really should be able to just turn them on and off without having to hook up a trailer. Should be when you're near them. Kind of thing. Well, that was a lot quicker. Trailer is too far away. Okay. Attach trailer. Which is good. Turn on the generator. We don't know how much fuel it has, but turn off the engine for this one. Now we can build up. Oh, I'm probably going to forage for at least 2 of them. I need... boom. Done. Now, I really do like the crafting system. It's a nice little addition that feels... the way they did it feels right for this game. The implementation of having to hook up a vehicle, though, to turn on and off the generator. No, it should be AoE, or you should be at least close enough to it. Shouldn't have to... it's a pain in the butt. Let's just say that. So... turn off the generator. I do like the little animation, though. I appreciate that. Doesn't look like it's fully closed, though. Whatever. Now, this F-750 will sit here until it is needed again. Either to move generators or get refueling for something in the area. Or rescuing. Okay. Now we just gotta not tip this. That's easier said than done. Usually you're okay, but... I'm gonna go the other way, I think. Okay. Mostly because I've already committed to going left. And it's a slightly easier. So this one I am going to basically just let it sit here. Okay. I will let it sit in the water. Okay, so that is 2, 4, and I need 2 more. I need that 750. So you can turn them on. Leave the generator as is. I know I'm going to need it. Might as well make some more metal beams. So you would think that once it's out of fuel that it would turn off, but I guess not. Anyway. Truck is off. I'm going to worry about that later. Because now I'm going to... Oh. So there are metal beams down here, even if I haven't quite got it yet. And since we're not in Ontario, which happens to have currently be the only region that needs water, I've repurposed our dairy special here to be a heavy truck with a crane and a flatbed. And again, since it's not part of the fire brigade, we'll just... It's definitely a different looking truck. Stupid rocks. It's my own fault for driving over them. Yeah, since we're not in firefighting mode. Don't need a firefighting truck on this map. We'll repurpose this lovely thing. Now, could you drive down there? Yes. Can you? I believe so. I think right there. I know there's... I mean, there's plenty of easy ways down, but I think there's an actual pathway. If I'm not mistaken. Ah, yeah, right there. Not exactly the safest path in the world. But it's a path that can get me down there faster than if I was to drive around. So yeah, I don't... Seems like a natural path. I mean, why not, right? I too drive very expensive construction equipment off-road for fun. So, as the concept was introduced in the Yukon, which I haven't quite been there yet. I mean, I did before I started streaming, but during streaming, you visit these places and they give you two of wood, metal, or brick. I know in Yukon you use all of them, but I happen to have the crane on me, so why not? Oh, I suppose I don't need to go up that high. Okay. Restore the crane. Pack the cargo. Oh, it says active suspension. Probably want that lower for now. Especially because the high center of gravity ain't gonna help me. What? What am I stuck on? I honestly don't know. Okay. Anyway. That is metal beams number 5. Thus... take this into the garage for a quick fill-up. Got it. I mean, might as well. I'm right here. And then, this White Western Star will be our 6th metal beam. So we'll have the Pacific here, the P-12, on its own little adventure. The Dairy Special and White Western Star on their own adventure. And the Twin Steer. Boy, I don't hope I don't lose all the cargo. That'd be rough. Oop. Gotta be careful. Apparently this one's a tad bit more fragile. Than the Dairy Special. Oh boy. Oh, I should probably keep all-wheel drive on. And then the house disappears. If only for the framing to disappear. Not the actual construction or anything else does. Oh boy. Truck is twisted. This one I gotta be a little more careful of. Close enough. Pack it. Restore. I'll just kind of leave the Western Star here. And then I'll kind of go in order here. Take this thing out for a spin. That's a horn. So this is the Pacific 512 P512 PF. And this is actually found in this particular map. Of course, when I moved to Ontario, I also, well, I recovered everything. I'm not doing that. When I first started playing, I did a no recover option as well. Or I had to go rescue the trucks. That quickly got removed. Actually, that's not true. I don't think I've ever really had issues with that one, but I really only do mass recovers if I'm switching regions. Otherwise, I try to leave trucks everywhere, so. And right next to the gas station, which kills the in-game music, because of course it does. Apologies there. This thing is actually very powerful. Very good truck, even though it doesn't have all-wheel drive by default. But it's still got a nice heft to it. Actually something I use. Alright. Whatever magic they did to make this one work with no all-wheel drive. It's kind of like driving the twin steer pre-Imandra update. Sure, it's not an all-in-one trailer truck combo, but as far as not having an option for all-wheel drive. Come on. Just hold the gas and go. And yep, looks like my plan will work where I drive the twin steer the other way. Kind of explore the map a little bit. Show it off a little bit. And worst comes to worst, I could have theoretically drove it over here. There's a rock shelf down there. That is 206. Now. Show off my skills. Show up my backing skills. Which aren't really skills, and it's more of just paying attention to what you're doing. This will be useful for a later mission where we build up the paper factory. And oh, what's that? There's a truck. There's a truck over here already. Oh no. Too much corner. Oh, whatever. It's fine. I'll park it over here. Ah. Eh. That is the IKZ 612H. Or, for those of you who are wondering, the Mastodon. The cover truck from MudRunner. Has a loud horn. It's big too, and will pretty much go anywhere you need it to. We'll be using it for future endeavors. Alright, so since we'll be taking the same, more or less, path, I'm going to get in the twin steer, and we will do its run of metal beams. Residential quiet zone. Please be respectful. No. I don't think anyone lives here anymore. Not after the hurricanes, which somehow exist in Wisconsin. I was hoping it would go farther. Deflak? Fine. This thing really will go anywhere. As long as you've got the space and the flatness for relative transport. But you do end up using a lot of fuel. So we'll have to make a pit stop at the gas station. This path is relatively safe, save for a few things. But this is heavy enough and capable enough that not worried about any river crossings or anything like that. Yeah, apparently a hurricane hit this town. Oh. I don't quite know how that's possible. Wisconsin's not near a coast. So, if you're smart about it, you can actually there's another parallel street, quote unquote, that eliminates a lot of this corner. It's not really a time saver or anything, it's just more direct route. But, well, we're deep enough we were deep enough there for a moment that the wheels just under the surface of the water, so it looked like we were floating, but yeah, I might as well put it on low. Use a little less gas. It's not like I'm gonna go much slower anyway. Faster. Ah, gas station's closer than I thought. It's literally just right there. Oh, and there's another metal framing. Could have driven that over here. Instead of nearly tipping this over 3,000 times. I'm going to get the gas, just in case I am nearing close to empty. And this one does not require any missions, thankfully. It's not like Maine, where they tease you with the gas station. Right in the beginning. Might as well. There we go. Should show up in the map. Yep, metal framing. At some point when we get to Maine, that's going to be a fun one. Jesus, almost tipped it. So this water crossing is a bit sus, so to speak. And not exactly a safe one. Current moves faster than you think. But we're in a heavy enough truck, I can pretty much press the gas and nothing will happen. I don't think you can move this pile of rocks, though. This is pretty much where it gets a little dicey, is these corners here. Specifically, like just this. Son of a bit. Okay. Oh. Okay. I know. I'm perfectly fine. Truck isn't gonna go anywhere. I'm worried about it tipping. Should be okay. Come on. I'm not gonna lie, driving this truck with cargo on it, unless it's a flat plane, yikes. They don't call it the tip steer for nothing. And here's another one. Oh, I forgot about this one. Okay. We are gonna have to back up. This thing ain't... It could make the corner, except there's rocks all over the road. Just kind of ride the... Okay. And brake there. No. Forward. Forward. Maybe this wasn't the best route. No. Try again. I'll go with it. Oh boy. Thank goodness for that being there. This is a precarious position. use this to get farther. Okay, so I'm not going anywhere. That's good. Uh-oh. Back up. Tip the other way, please. Okay. Yeah, that's slightly safer. I say slightly. It's not really. Oh, hell. Okay. Cool. I love random tree branches. There we go. Nope. Oh boy. I know I can do this. I was thinking I just go straight, but going straight isn't necessarily the smartest option. Because it likes to tip. It's because of that rock. Yep, that rock is going to be a pain. Okay. Oh, okay. Will that do anything? No, not really. Just go over really slowly. Maybe. Oh, I made it. Okay. Now. Let's pull ourselves a little more. Oh. I only go so far back. Trying to avoid going over that rock again. Okay. Let's just go. Send it. Send it. Hey, 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 look at that. Using proper planning. Being smart about your approach. Even in a bad situation. Because I'm pretty sure if I gunned it, I would have just... It would have tipped and I would have been almost done for the night after that. Oh, also, shout out to the music of the region. It is wonderful. Whoever composed it did an amazing job. Kudos to you. A little less kudos to the developers who keep making spots where it disappears on me. Stops playing. All this work to build a wonderful soundtrack, and half the time can't even listen to it. Honestly, Alaska, Cola, Wisconsin, Yukon, all of them have great. Whew, okay. Alright, so we're going to have the dairy special lead this group of vehicles. Because why not? The path we're going to take is well, slightly unorthodox, but instead of taking the exact same pathway as the Pacific, we'll follow the beach. Seems like a much more fun and varied approach to the same pathway. And then I will have all the trucks I need. Is this the right way? No. But fuck it. We'll go this way anyway. There's a pathway along the shore, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's a pathway. Sort of. I don't know how much you would count driving on the shoreline a pathway, but that's a pathway. Yeah, we're gonna have to. It really did look like a... I don't know. Shallow enough, it's not an issue. I think you're supposed to go back up to the main road and then come back down later, but I didn't quite get the memo. And besides, adventure driving, you know? Come on. Just rocks. Yeah, I think there's a... Yeah, there's the pathway. But we'll do a few. No. I never put a snorkel on the Western Star. Maybe you did. I never even realized that. Hmm. Anyway. Yeah, just leave it low plus. And... Can I follow the shore till I get to the bridge? Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll do some perilous, quote unquote, perilous crossings. Because, you know, oh no, this is dangerous. Watch out. Though I do believe that this bridge would probably break if the dairy anyway drove over this. That bridge don't look like it's meant for gigantic trucks to be crossing over it carrying. I'm going to turn off the engine there, just make sure it doesn't... That should be okay. So when it's going in immediately, it kind of dips down, goes down a little farther than you would think. And without the snorkels, or with a really shallow one, well, I don't want to risk it. Ooh, that's going to be too deep. No. Okay. It's just the dairy special being special. Hey. There's our spin steer sitting off under the lamp. Yeah, this is beautiful. Beautiful sky. Now, how do I get up there? Ah. I see. I can just drive up the hill. Okay. We're gonna let that other truck be. Cargo management. Since these trucks are separate, gotta do it one at a time. And turn it off. Handbrake. Thought that was on. Apparently not. Leave the lights on. And that's a little dark out, but there's a bridge there now. Reached rank 25. Factory's Bridge. Finally, the path is laid. 1750 stars. 13,800 currency. That was a lot of... And I literally started from... Had I started from scratch, we could be going at it still. Oh boy. Now, while I appreciate, especially in some of these later levels, the need to have that much cargo, because it certainly makes you think more supply chain wise and that kind of thing. How is it a lot? Yukon and Wisconsin really are bad for it. I know there's other, especially when it, as far as what you need to fix up an area. Some of the other regions fix this up, but usually there's a lot more driving involved. I don't know. Anyway. Well, let's get the trucks across the river and over to the paper factory, which we'll use as staging grounds and a bridge. Perfect. Do not enter. I entered anyway. Shouldn't this place be like super lit up? Kind of curious to know. Oops. Running into trucks. Is it bigger? It's close. The new... I don't know if anyone's been keeping up on it, but the new season is set to probably have the largest truck yet. In length and in size. Here it is. The Kenworth. Well, it's a Kenworth. I don't quite remember the designation, but stop. No. Well, I see a problem here already. I'm gonna need more room. Whoops. I'm gonna drive into every truck, aren't I? So, I'll just park that there. Here's the behemoth itself. you're wondering, that is a three slot bed. There we go. That's about even. The fact that the front bumper only comes out to the front door of the twin steer. Ooh. Okay. So park the bigger trucks back there. And we'll have some of the smaller ones up here. In the stop zones. And see if I can get this to work. I don't really want to go too far with it. I'd love to park it back there, but this is more of a trailer than the truck being long, so just kind of want to more out of the way there. And then very special. Yes. Not sure what's going on with the lighting here. It's like, oh, there should be lighting. Oh, there's not. Oh, there is. I don't know. But this will be a good place to store the trucks that I need to send out for the various missions or various items. There we go. What I need to go and get for the paper factory. Okay, so where did I put the Apache? Oh, over here. I'm not sure what this is useful for at this point. You can't tow trailers, and it's weak as hell. It looks cool for scouting, but yeet, I don't need you anymore. It's kind of weird the pictures didn't load there. So, yeah, I found this. If you're wondering, this is in the other map. Greenwoods River, or whatever it is. Yeah, so it's over in Greenwoods River. It is right here at the World Steel Factory. However, you do need to build a bridge to get access, basically to get the truck out of there. Unless you take it through a really long series of off-road. It's possible, but it's a pain. But we're not quite there yet. We're still on Black Badger. Let's see here. Just thinking, I want to start one of those contracts if I have bridges to make. Oh, railway bridge. Well, I should do that one next. Means concrete slab times 2. And there's a trailer there. Oh, I know why. Question, where do you get concrete slabs from? Either the warehouse, the generation zone, this warehouse, which is really hard to get to, or the cargo creation zone in the railway station. Well, let's see what that warehouse has right there. So, quick aside. See this little thing you have in the center where it kind of lights up when I hover over an object? When you press A, what do you expect to happen? Something like that, right? And it has the concrete slabs I need. Awesome. So I'll just run a truck over there a couple times. Concrete slabs are 2, so I'll probably need the Pacific because I need 4 slots. Yeah, I think those are... Anyway, right? Well, what if I want to look at, like, what this railway station would have? Cool. I can select it in the menu. Yeah, I can jump right to it. Cool. Well, what happens when I'm, hover over it? It's like, oh, press A to select the warehouse. Nope. Unless you have that selected in that list, whatever it may be, it goes to that. It doesn't actually, like, highlight that particular item. It highlights whatever you have selected in the list. Why? It has been this way since launch. There's been a few things they've changed in the menu. But why is it this way? Why? If I press A over something, I should be able to see... Oh, well, there I can do it. Why doesn't this exist for everything? I can look at the cargo creation zone number 2. Shows me what's there. Why isn't it like that for everything? Anyway, that could be so much better designed. Also, the trucks should have their own tab. The trucks and trailers should be on their own tab. Personally. Let's think about it, right? If I want to get to any of those, like that warehouse, I have to scroll all the way down. And like, it may not even be the right one. So then you have to try again. This whole menu could use a little help. And by help, I mean some serious reworking. Alright. So I need to go get some concrete slabs. And my best truck to use is either the Twin Steer, which, no. Or the Pacific, which, sure. I mean, the route for the Twin Steer isn't that bad, but that is such a use case, specific use case vehicle that most of the time you're better off not using it. I mean, if the map you're playing on happens to have a pathway and isn't a nail biter like it was when I was driving it, and I guess that's partially my fault, but something that isn't super twisty and more or less flat, then you're usually okay. But driving anywhere with cargo attached to that thing is a nightmare. And will it stay on during my trip back from where I was? Like I said, you've got flat land, a few hills, nothing super twisty, nothing, no bad terrain or anything. Usually you're okay. But in other cases, I'd rather use a truck, a different truck, get a, one of these trailers with the bed, or with the sideboard bed, or something like that. Okay. Well, I'm not going to load it like this. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I have to be flat. So we don't have any concrete blocks. Yeah, probably should put that. There we go. Concrete slab. I guess it's a 4. Yeah. That was loud. Anyway. Since it is a 2-slot item, you're gonna either need 2 of the 3-slot trucks. 2 of the either 2 or 3-slot trucks, and it's kind of cool how there's basically anywhere from 1 to 8 slots that you can use. 5 and above is limited to like the trailers and stuff, but actual trucks by themselves, anywhere from 4 to 1 or 1 to 4. It's pretty cool. Because 3-slot trailers didn't actually exist until Wisconsin, I don't believe. Because with the other truck you get in this region, I forget its name, that's kind of sad. Tells you how much I use it. It had a super long, longer bed where you could do 3 units of cargo. So you could theoretically go for a longer haul, but well, no, that's you can haul more cargo. But yeah, 4 slots, I think, officially. Really, only the twin steer happens to be. At least so far, the twin steer is the only one that has a 4 slot as part of the truck. That might change, though. The new Kenworth looks pretty big. Capable of doing... If you look at the IRL version of the truck, it's big. So I think people have done tests where it's actually close to, if not a little bit longer than the twin steer. I don't know. It's been a while since I've looked at it. Now, will it get through this? I don't know. Hopefully. Don't see why not. This... Now, I don't know if all-wheel drive was an actual IRL option for this truck. I don't know if it needs it, though, in-game. Clearly, we're getting further than I thought. Yep. Course correction. Almost got stuck. I was just doing a fancy camera angle. You know. Photo mode. There we go. As usual. You might recall, every stream, I like to do a, if all possible, in-game photo mode screenshot and use that as the background of the on-demand version of the stream. Thus, okay. Time default. I like everything. And focus. I don't usually use these ones full out. Aperture, focus point, depth of field span, go away. Because I like being able to see the whole thing. I don't really like blurring the screenshots that much. Focus point. But I think I'm going to try that here. And oh, that just pushes the depth of field backwards. Aperture, oh boy. Looks like someone smeared Vaseline all over the image. Yeah. Problem is, right? Yeah. Focus points. 31. I don't want the vignette. Color grading. So that aperture part is bothering me. See, that would fit a more wintry scene with this color palette. Problem is, apologize for the... See, that would also fit a winter scene, but Wisconsin isn't a winter. All right, saturation. I want an oversaturated look. Contrast a little. Lower the exposure, and boom, you have yourself a fake HDR image. Take that photo. Okay. Back to driving. Also, music in this game, awesome. I said that before, but I mean that. This is... Oh, that harmonica. Also, give it up. Round of applause for the Pacific here. Managing to completely have no issues with me just holding the accelerator down in automatic and crossing this... I don't know what you would call it, but muddy water area. Not only by itself, but hauling cargo as well. And cement blocks at that. Can't guarantee it's going to do the same up here. So this will have to rest back at the gas station. Okay, so I could try to go through here. I don't hate myself. Not that much. Come on. It's just because I'm trying to take it weird. So going through there, that little corridor, I don't know what's up with it. But every time I've gone through there, I have gotten stuck. Doesn't matter what truck, what cargo, what options I have on said truck. I think I going the right way. Yeah, okay. Now, if you're wondering why this way, it's just smarter. Just go with it. I don't know, that mud pit there is really deep and just doesn't... No, doesn't like any truck I put through it. Experienced... Well, not experienced, but repeat viewers of this will remember that back when I came to Wisconsin the first time, I was using the twin steer and one of the more modern twin steer Western Star trucks, and had a hell of a time getting through that part. And yeah, this trailer doesn't really need to exist. It's because whatever I was using... Oh, yeah, done. Which means I can drive across it now. Rank 26. Wow, that was quick. What was that? 2 missions and 2 ranks? Wow, now we're talking 1770 stars and 14,750 currency. How many stars does it take to rank up? Oh, it doesn't take a whole lot of stars. It's just weird. I've never ranked up that quickly after 2 missions. Whatever. 30 is the max level, and there's no point in... It'd be cool if they raised the level cap. If nothing else other than to have a raised level cap. Because you can hit 30 pretty easy. And... there. We're actually going to leave the specific here. I feel like it could be useful being more up here. I don't remember what I was going to do. Well, that's second map. I'm going to go on industry infrastructures. Oh my. Starting the power plant will help us start up steel and brick production. Oh. That might be useful. Restoring the tracks in Greenwood River. Weightlifting, which is the diesel locomotive. Then you have Green Lake Paper Mill, which I have started. I've only delivered like 1 or 2 things. But you need 4 metal beams, 12 metal rolls, 6 fuel, 6 concrete blocks, and 2 large pipes. Which, whew, that's a long. I'm actually going to not do the paper mill first. I like the idea of starting the power plant. So it was kind of silly to put all the trucks here. Anyway. Let's take a look here. So what is in cargo creation zone number 3? We have small, medium, and large pipes, cargo containers, and fuel. Okay. We need 2 metal beams, which you can get from metal framing. And then I think the consumables are in that. No. See what I mean? This warehouse. No, they're not. Oh, they're over here. Okay. Are they... Creation Zone 1. I could also make them in Cargo Creation Zone 1. Okay. Well, I think this is easy. What I'm going to do is get that F750. Playing around with the generator. Okay, so here we are. This generator is out of fuel. we're going to... Well, we're going to get it out of the way. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going yet. It's just... It needs to get out of the way. Oh, what? Whatever. Okay. So it's there now. And if you're wondering why there's 2 generators, is because I didn't realize there was a mission-specific one you're supposed to bring, so I grabbed one from the trailer store. And just shucked it in there. Excuse me for a second here. Ugh. So, that's kind of where I want it. Kinda. And if you're wondering if this is an official paint job, no, this is part of a mod. A generator. Detached trailer. Where you get extra colors for the vehicles, and well, I thought it looked good in pink. So this fuel generator has 1,500, which is good. I'm going to need 2 consumables. And the rest can go to... Excuse me. So we'll leave that there. Actually, I know what I need to do. Problem is I like to have a truck here specifically for the... Because I know I'm going to need it. Especially this cargo creation zone. Because I don't want to... I'd have to. Yeah, okay. Apologize, I'm halfway talking to myself and making no sense for you. But my goal is to grab this other empty, useless one, tow it back to the garage area, grab a refueling truck, and take it with me. Now do I think I'm going to leave this one here. Okay. No. Okay. No. Off. This thing will become useful. Rather than try and bash my head against the wall trying to get the F750 through there, I'm going to use this. And then... Now this can't accept trailers, but it does have a winch, so close enough. I do believe if you get it modded, though, you can very easily get a modded version where it has a ton more power. And also lets you tow things. Wow. Seriously. Point that... Oh boy. This vehicle has the best driving in mud stats in the game. I don't know why. It's stupidly high. I think most trucks are set to it makes sense if you look at the game, but like a 3 or a 4 at most. And this is an 8. Like I said, don't know why. Just how the devs put it. But but even with its stupidly high stats, it's going at a snail's pace. I might try and go around. And not down there, but there's an alternative path, kinda, where you go out between the two sections of river. Because usually you're okay going back and forth for 1 or 2 rounds, maybe. But anymore where it's like deformed like this, it ain't worth it. Cool. So this is what I should have done with the twin steer. Something to that effect. Yeah, something like this. There, get it taut. Get it taut and punched up there, and well, it's kind of like you can carry the trailer with you. Unfortunately, though, can't use any of the functions unless you're actually attached to it, which you can't. Alright, I was gonna go this way. So you can kind of see the little tire tracks I made at one point. Is that a dangerous water level for just a second? I think so. Yeah. But as you can tell, this is much quicker from side to side. What are you dangerous watering level me for? Stop it. And that is the path I tried to use. Oh, is this actually stuck? Oh, it can't be. There we go. Yeah, there we go. And now we get this up to the garage. Maybe. This is, doesn't like rocks. Okay. And I guess there's a semi-official path just going straight. Huh. Just park it there. Go to the garage and get one of our off-road vehicles. I will say some of these trucks I did get. Ah, here's the other firefighting truck. Doesn't need to be in firefighting mode, though. Yeah, fuel truck sounds good. Oh. Nice. Why so many color options? Was that how they're laid out now with the new update? Oh, I see. Okay. Well, the mod must have updated. That gives me different colors because, wow, they redid the layout. It's weird though, there's no DLC firefighting one anymore. Oh, wow. I don't really care that much. See, this all could be saved if they, from the get-go, added a color picker of your choice. But no, they're all hard-coded. If you're wondering, in the game's files for each truck, yes, each truck, there's a section for paint. I don't remember if it's a separate file, where it is, but every truck has it. What its color options are. Why? Why is it coded that way? Anyways, I think this looks pretty good in this blue color. And how much fuel does it actually hold? I never even looked. 900. That's not enough. Could use one of the highway trucks. That sounds fun. But heck, let's do it. Give the old International Transtar. Have I played around with this at all? No. Apologies, give me a minute here. Gearbox. Oh, this gets raised suspension, but only if you go to main. Nice. I didn't know that. It's not how it used to be. I think we'll give it some... I want to give it some all-terrain. Like, I don't want this to be good. Alright. We'll do some off-road tires. It ain't going underwater. There's no point in putting a snorkel on it. This does have a lot of options, though, for... So we can do an 1800 fuel tank. Okay. Water tank, which is useless. At least in this map. Yeah, fuel tank. Apologize. Normally these are all good to go, but... Cabin air conditioner. If it didn't look so stupid. Yeah, it looks like this update changed the way colors work. Okay, I gotta say, it looks really good in that color. Doesn't it? So that's just me. Anyway. New. Trailer. Maybe too far away. There we go. Oh, I see. Got it. Fuel tanker's a little bit bigger. I refuel. So the source of the fuel tank. So it takes 1,500 to fuel. Holy cow. Maybe I need the big one. Okay, well. There's a gas station up ahead. Oh, but I want to use the big one. I don't really get a reason to use it. Okay. Alright. We'll suffer. Alright, let's go. See how far we can get. I don't think I've ever used the TranStar in not Alaska. Alaska's a great place to use all the highway trucks. Whew, this thing's speedy. Especially with the high range gearbox. Whew, look at it go. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I've never been inside of it. Huh. Fairly basic. Anyway. My only worry is this hill. No diff lock and no all-wheel drive. This is the scary part. Oh, the Pacific I expected, but... Come on. Come on, TranStar. See, I always go for the Ford CLT. Love that thing, but... Come on. There we go. Suppose I could put it in auto and spin the wheels a little faster. Get over that rock. It's probably a good thing I gave it the off-road tires. There we go. Don't make me get a rescue truck out. Come on, I want this TranStar to do it. Yay, look at that. There it goes. Okay, so I gotta stop in here quick. Refill my truck. Refill the truck. The gas. Okay, where do I have to go to get to this railway station? Well, going straight and forward is out of the question, so we go up that way. I believe in the truck. Come on. Whoa. Camera. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on. Yeah. I can handle Wisconsin. Not this part of Wisconsin, I can't. Oh. Okay, so here's the path I'm not completely sold on. But I don't really... Going through deep water isn't going to happen for this thing, so... A light water crossing maybe, but... Deep water, it's gonna get stuck, and... I'm going to need to fish it out, literally. Not that that's a super huge problem, given the massive amount of trucks I have in the paper mill, but... I would think starting the power plant comes before doing the paper mill, even though they're not really connected. But we're going to pretend in order of importance that to get the paper mill, you need power. Even though there's already power all over the region, and really it's just a ploy to get even more power. I'm stuck again. Yes, because that's what I wanted to grab. Grab the lonely little branch. Okay, grab the little lonely branch next to it. There we go. And that's the one I wanted to grab in the first place. So there's a truck in there. Could go save it. But I am nearing the 2-hour mark, so... How is this tipping? Seriously, I want the tree. The big tree in the middle. Yeah, completely sold on this one. Once it's there, though, it's there. It ain't going anywhere. It'll be used to refuel the generator. I'll need to do that same with the F-750. I'll need to replace that with another fuel truck. Maybe another highway. Getting a highway truck over there would be a pain. Doable, but I'd have to ferry it the whole way. I wouldn't have a choice. Come on, just go forward. The TranStar was not the right choice. You know, at the end of the day, I don't care. The problem is I just need to get it up the hill. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, there we go. It's literally not moving. Guess can't do high. Try and turn the wheel. Maybe dislodge it. Yeah, there we go. I did give this a slightly more powerful engine, so... yeah. I'm gonna need a rescue truck. Got that far, though, on its own. 75% of the way there or so. 80%. Awesome. Let's get a rescue truck. I know I'll need something from there. Let's get the big truck out. This one doesn't have rear steer either, but... I don't think it needs it. It just goes and goes. And hey, a blacked out icon. They still haven't fixed that glitch. Now you could go up there and cross the river. I choose not to. However, the benefits of rear steer show themselves once again. I would not have to do a Y turn there. It's okay, though. I'll suffer. If you're wondering, I believe I did use this to start the paper mill mission. But, obviously we're not doing that. It looks so tiny compared to this. Oh, boy. Yeah, look at this. Have no trouble at all. It's slower. That much is to be expected, but... nothing seems to be impeding it. Alright. Got it over the crust. Now, if you're wondering, there is a wooden frame here, 2 wooden planks, and the railway yard, which hosts... well, the generator area, mostly, but... like I said, this little TranStar is going to become... well, pretty much a permanent fixture here. Might have to tow it in and out every now and again for the generator, but I've got at least 2 fill-ups, or 2 full uses of the generator. Now I want to point out this isn't the official way to get in, but it ends up being the way I go in most of the time. And I don't know why, it just seems easier. What am I stuck in? Yeah, there we go. Must have been one of the... okay, well... I'm gonna ditch that. Attempt to see what the turning radius of this thing is. And it's... shite. Oh, park it there. TranStar. You are. Since we're on, so this is where the generator has to go. Whoops. I don't know if there's going to be a good way to back this one up. Because these trailers are notoriously impossible to back up straight. Unless you do this. Well, I was trying to make it look pretty. Maybe I can. Okay. That's the end of the stream. Got it where I needed to be. Next time I play SnowRunner, we got a lot to do. Though, seems pretty easy and straightforward for the most part. Everything's kind of contained in this area, so shouldn't be too much of a hassle. So it was a pleasure to be here for you. Anyone who's live, thank you for watching, or did watch. And if you happen to watch these on demand, awesome. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. You can find me on the You can find me on YouTube, Twitch, Patreon, and Discord. Now, for the first three, YouTube, Twitch, and Patreon, you can find me at TV Transmissions. It's the same thing, same picture. I also have a Discord now. Use this function I never use. That's not the one. It might come up, it might not. I don't know. Hey, there it is. Yes, I do have a working chat function. It just never shows up. Anyone who's here can come and say hi if you happen to want to. If not, no worries. Other than that, come say hi. Small server, just me currently, but you know, Discord's free for everybody, so. Any case, be seeing you. It was a pleasure. TV Transmissions going off air.